Okie dokes. Okie dokes. Welcome, welcome. We're wearing our, what is this color? Tan. We're in our tan attire. Whew. I just recorded an 8-minute video that was way too vulnerable. I think I just needed to express some things to myself. Which makes me want to ask you, when was the last time you had a pep talk with yourself? Because I just had an 8-minute one, and damn, that was cathartic. So cathartic that I was like, I just can't post that. Nah, some things are meant to be censored. But I'll give you the synopsis, the cliff notes. In that 8-minute dialogue, I found myself asking for support. I feel like it's the hardest thing to do, right? Just ask to be received, to be held. We're all so freaking strong around here and resilient. I see you. I see you. I don't know why I'm doing but I see you, and I know you're really strong. Just like me. That's why we found each other, because we're in resonance to each other. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome. There's a lot of just dense energy I feel like I'm transmuting today. Some of it's personal, some of it is collective, because I'm an empath, just like you, and I work with the 5 elements. I'm really in tuned, very psychic, very telepathic. I can feel things before it happens, and I feel like there's something on the precipice, and maybe you feel this too, and it just brings up a lot that is needing to be worked on energetically, mentally, spiritually, physically. It's all coming through right now, I think, before the breakthrough. Things just gotta break down a little bit so the breakthrough can be clear and crystalline and fluid. But the stagnant energy is roaring right now, so it can be alchemized, and it's uncomfortable, right? Can I get a hallelujah? Yes, okay? So if you're feeling that, you're in the right space, because we're just going to hold each other in this. You're not alone. Just I feel right now, I just want someone to tell me yo, Maya, yo, Mystic Maya, you ain't alone. Because what I'm also discovering is I am yet to find my community. And this is why I'm showing up here. It's because I'm looking for my soul brothers, my soul sisters who feel me. Where are the woohoo weirdos that are just so multi-passionate, so misunderstood, but they know that they're meant to do big things? If that's you, welcome. We can hold each other. I also feel a lot of tears, kind of whoo. I did cry before a little bit, but there's just a lot of sacred sadness and anger coming through right now, because it's we've hit our capacity. We can no longer vibrate at bullshit. Fuck the bullshit. No fucking more. I curse around here. So if you're sensitive to that, this might not be the right space for you, because I do curse, and I have no problem with it. I like to curse, okay? I really do. So if that's something that bothers you, you can choose if you want to stay or go, but I do say the F-bombs around here, because it feels good to say the word fuck, and hopefully YouTube doesn't censor this, but maybe I'll say fudge, fudgical. It feels good to say fudge, 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 fudge. But yeah, I mean, what's the message? Because now I just feel I'm just talking with you, and hopefully something resonates with you, where you just feel you're at your capacity. And in order to really empty out, though, you have to be vulnerable with what's just discomforting right now, what's uncomfortable. And there's a lot of that. I feel it here in the heart space. I just feel the heart wanting wanting to be opened, wanting to be just like loved, like the house of love wants love. So maybe this is just an opportunity to slow down, which is literally, I think, the underlining theme with all my messages here. My mantra is, it's safe to go slow. It's safe to go slow. And I feel that today more than ever. And I think where the pain point is, it's like, my logical mind is like, there's no time to slow down. Like, you have to do. Like, there's so much to freaking do. Like, it's action time. What do you mean slow fucking down? Like, what? But that voice is the voice of conditioning. That voice is literally burnout in the making. That voice is not listening to the nervous system. It's not listening to the nervous system and allowing like just the old paradigm to rule your flow. And that's the thing, is like, if we're really the creators of our own reality, we decide what is in alignment and what is out of alignment. And if we're really going to build something epic here in life and in this community, I want us to lead from a place of nervous system regulation. So that means if you need to go and ground for 4 hours, go do that, because after, you'll feel so much better that you'll actually have energy to get the things done. But if you're trying to get things done when you're already burnt out or just like emotionally exhausted, you're just self-sabotaging, right? And it's one of those, it's like the hardest thing ever is to actually pause without guilt. And I brought something fun that I found myself in a spiral in this home that I'm in, because this is a personal share. And I like to share personal things personally because shit, we're all human, and I think we can inspire each other through our stories. And I'm currently pet sitting for housing because I just got divorced a year ago. And this year has been the hardest year of my life. Hopefully the last shit. Preach. Sheesh. Like, as I'm holding like this book, like hand on the holy book. But it's just like, there's a lot. There's a lot of uncomfort. There's a lot of just like discomfort and adversity right now. And rebuilding. And like, there's a lot of uncertainty. And what's funny is like, I pulled actually a book, an Albert Einstein book, the other day, and it's like called something about uncertainty. Like, it's a very quantum physics book, and I'm still reading it, but I will share more in it because it's so interesting. But the preface is basically how uncertainty is the baseline of life. It's humans that want certainty, but really uncertainty is the norm. And I think the greatest mastery is when we learn how to find structure in uncertainty. And like, I'm kind of getting teary-eyed because that's what I'm learning right now. Like, I kind of call it being homeless with privilege, and I don't mean any disrespect if there's anyone here that's actually homeless. Like, if anything, like, man, I feel you. Like, I'm getting just like a little glimpse, and it's like, holy shit, if anything, I know I'm gonna create a beautiful shelter for women. And like, literally, I'm glad I'm gonna put a timestamp to this because this is gonna be a part of my purpose. But I'm like fighting for my life right now, but I don't have kids. And somehow I am manifesting freelance work that I can afford at least my car and my insurance and a little bit of groceries. And my overhead is very minimal because I found the app Trusted House Sitters, that I can watch a beautiful animal and be in these beautiful homes and meet kind people. Like, no joke, I've been doing this for a year, and you meet all sorts of people, and there's never judgment. But this house specifically, the owner, she was the first person who asked me, hey, what kind of food do you want in the fridge? I want to go get you groceries. And it's so funny because it's like the last few months, like I honestly haven't had the money to buy groceries, to be honest. Like I've been eating food from the pantry of people. Some of them say you're allowed to, and some, they don't really say, and I'm just hoping that it's okay. But I still have food, And right now I'm in this place where I'm really counting all of my blessings, because I know there's people out there that literally don't have that, or don't even have a car, or and it could be 10 times worse. And that's why it's like everything in perspective. Everything is in perspective, because you can have the worst fucking day in the world, but someone can really be suffering even more. And it's not about comparison. However, the energy of being of service, like, to be honest, like mentally, I don't want to be here. Like I didn't want to record this video just because I'm not in the mood for it. And then I sat down and opened YouTube and was embraced by this reader, and she was so funky. She had this like Barney suit on, and like she really made me laugh, and I went from feeling so just alone and in my own spiral to then smiling, and then it just made me realize the power of being of service. And like, this is why I'm here with you, and this is such a vulnerable share, and I don't know why I'm saying all this stuff, and I'm probably gonna feel so naked after I share this. And don't worry, this is gonna be good when I show you what this is, because it's gonna be a final bang. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, we're kind of all in this together. And like, have you given yourself a hug yet? Have you checked in on your friend that you know is having a hard time? Like, sometimes we can be just like self-involved, when really like the best way to get out of a funk is to be of service to another. And that's kind of me being here with you, is just to get out of my own way and be of service, because this is why I still show up. This is why I still keep to my resilience, is because I know I have a purpose to help a lot of people. And even in this adversity that I'm going through, it gives me a mission, because I know one day, very soon, I'm going to create a shelter for women with children specifically, even single people. But I just keep telling myself, like, wow, if I had a kid right now, this would be like 10 times harder. And like, so much respect for all the single women who are facing divorce and still making it work, and like, even the single women, like all of us who are just facing a lot of hardship, like getting out of narcissistic abuse and gaslighting and just like financial struggle, and just like not taking ownership of our life because we let other people do that for us out of naivety. And the biggest process that I'm in right now is learning how to forgive myself mostly, and also others. And there's just so much feels, right? There's so much feels. And, I'm someone who has been meditating since I've been like 10. I'm really big on my morning practices and eating healthy and mindset. Like, I'm a Reiki master. I'm a holistic coach. Like, I'm a hypnotherapist. Like, I'm all the fucking things. I'm even a graphic designer. I channel messages. I'm so multi-passionate. Like, manifestation is what I know. But when you go through a hardship, it can really knock you off your fucking socks. And I've been really lost in the void lately. Like, I'm just getting out of it in the last month. But man, the void will take you down. But it will teach you so much too. And I feel like I'm learning so much so I can be of service to others on such a grand way. So it's like, anytime I want to dwell in my own BS, I say, Maya, you're building empathy right now. You're building your resilience. You're learning balance. You're learning how to be wealthy without the materialistic things. And that is true wealth. Like, this is the path of a healer. First, we are so in tuned, with the 5D. And then we got to figure out how to bring it into the 3D. And I'm learning that with you. Like, I'm becoming with you. And I tell you, I know that I'm meant to do big things just like you. And we're going to rise together because all of this is fucking temporary. It's all fleeting moments. And it's our faith that creates the structure. It's not the materialistic things. Man, like at this point, I've surrendered so much. Like, I feel so naked, and like I'm just like, I don't care anymore about the things. Like, I just want purpose. I just want to be of service. Like, truly, I just want to be there for people because I know what it feels like to be so fucking alone that you don't know anymore. And like, I know that pain so well, and that's the last thing that I want you to feel. So if you are feeling alone, you're not. You're not. I got you. And I hope you got me. Because I'm seeking my soul tribe. Truly. I keep looking up like, hello. But I don't know. I think I'm just also second guessing this message because I'm holding this book because I'm like, I feel so freaking vulnerable right now. Like, why am I sharing this? But I'm sharing it. And, okay. You ready for the final bang? Because it's so symbolic, man. And I've been thinking a lot about the Akashic Records lately. I also know how to read the Akashic Records. And I found this and I was like, oh my God, it's so symbolic because it's like, we gotta just remember that we are this infinite library of wisdom, like within us, within our heart chakra, within our body intelligence, within our mind. Everything we're seeking outside of ourselves is already inside us because we are an infinite library of light. And it's always dark before the blessings come. You are a walking miracle. I'm a walking miracle. And together, we're going to transmute the darkness into light. Because the wisdom is right here. It's in our heart. It's in our body intelligence. And all the other stuff around us is an illusion. And my name is Maya, so I understand illusion very, very well. I have a PhD in illusion because literally my mama called me Maya for a reason, I'm sure. But I always think about that because you know how our name has power. And I'm just like, oh my God, Maya. First, Maya has lots of meanings in different languages, but in Hindu, it is illusion. And yeah, I just feel like I'm here to question all the illusions and yeah, to ground it into something. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So anyways, that's that. I love that book. And speaking of books, I feel like this is really relevant. I found this actually in one of those like free libraries, and it's called Wave, and it's a poetry book, and I want to end with a poem and just ground down everything. And I don't know, I hope I can spark some hope and just be a sacred mirror that like no matter what the heck you're going through, like you're not alone and you've got this. And even if it feels like it's the end, it's not the end, because you still have so much to create. And remember, you have a wellspring of knowledge within you, and it's safe to take it slow. It's safe to take a pause and like return back to the thing. And we've got this. We all have our different stories, our different missions, our different adversities, and adversity truly is university. And I'm so sick and tired of us putting so much effort on comparison. Like, if we can just put comparison aside and have compassion and be of service, I think the world would be a better place. And this is the power of YouTube, is that we can literally find resonance with our soul tribe and be there for each other. And I really hope if you're here with me until this moment, you'll consider liking this video, you'll consider following, because like shit, we building together, and I do want to get out of this mess, and it just helps me help you. And I hope my vulnerability can meet your vulnerability, because we're riding the wave together. And this is what this book is. It's called If You Don't Take the Drop, You Miss the Ride. And it's called Wave by Diana Faird. I don't know how to say that, but let's end with a poem. All right. What do we need to know after this very interesting, vulnerable message of resilience? Because that's what we're tapping into. Okay, it's called Performing on July 4th. It is my first time on stage, alone. I hobble on. My fingers tingle, my heart swells into my ribs. Lights shine into my eyes so bright I can see only the mic and a few people who stand leaning on the stage. Maman, Naz, and Phoenix are in front of the road. Then everything is silent, except the music from the speakers. I hear my voice through the mic. Every note loud and important. Before, I wasn't sure if I could get through the performance, if I'd remember the words, if I'd let myself be myself on stage with everyone staring at me. Would they question whether I deserve to stand up here? Would I question whether I deserve to stand up here? But I hear myself now, and the answer is not anymore. Wait, what? What do you mean, not anymore? I thought they would say yes. Wait, would I question whether I deserve to stand up? Oh, like not anymore, like they're not questioning it. Ain't that the freaking punchline? 222. I love that, right? That poem was talking about facing your fears, showing up, embracing your worthiness, your enoughness, speaking your voice, which I feel like goes hand in hand in this, because literally I got my mic over here and I'm feeling very naked in front of you. And, you know, it takes true bravery to be weird. And I often say being weird is rad. And I hope that your weirdness will shine bright too, because I know if you're here until this very moment, like, we're in this together. You have a profound purpose, and it's oftentimes the things we think that like people won't love about us is actually what makes us very lovable and relatable and authentic and real. So mic check to that. If you don't take the drop, you won't ride the wave. Much love. I'm sending love to you guys so much. I am going to drop my Venmo because I'm learning how to ask for help, and honestly, I could use it. So if you feel like being generous, you can. It will help me buy a coffee or some tacos, or just feel loved in this vulnerability, because shit's tough right now, and I'm learning how to receive. I'm learning how to ask for help, and I will just be so grateful. But it's absolutely up to you and not needed. So thank you for being here until now. Okay. See you tomorrow. And you got this, and you're not alone, okay?